Hello everyone and Assalamu alaikum. Today we have the pleasure of speaking with Katrina, a certificate master life coach and the creator of the transformation game My Love and expert in rapid transformation therapy. Katrina, welcome in the show and how are you feeling today?
Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you, Mariam, for inviting me on your podcast. Do you hear me well? Mariam,
I'm here.
can you hear me well, dear?
Yes.
All right,
Okay.
fantastic. I think there is some connectivity problem today, but let's be patient and hopefully we can complete this podcast beautifully. Let me introduce
Okay.
myself. My name is Katrina Navizinska. I'm from Ukraine. I'm certified life coach and master of the transformational game, My Love. Happy to be here. Happy to answer your questions. Let's begin.
Fine. That amazing to hear you. We are thrilled to have someone with your expertise. Your work is known to inspire deep personal transformation. Can you start by sharing a bit about your story? What inspired you to become a life coach and on transformational therapy?
Well, for me, becoming a life coach was a decision that happened a long time ago, that inspired a long time ago because I was always happy to help people and I enjoyed sharing my wisdom from a very young age. But professionally, as a certified master life coach, I became a couple of years ago, and this journey has become very transformative for me as well because working with the client, I'm also changing, I'm also transforming, I'm also growing, and I'm also continuously upgrading my knowledge. Mariam, back to you. Wow, today internet is having some fun. Mariam, darling, where are you?
Hello. Are you here? Hello.
I am here. I guess internet has some interesting experiences.
Okay. So my next question about your game, My Love, has captured a lot of attention. Could you explain what the game is about and how it helps people understand themselves and their relationships on a deeper level?
Excellent question. Thank you, Mariam. The transformational game, My Love, is an amazing tool that helps coaches like myself, as well as other experts like psychologists, to help clients self discover themselves. So many people do not like to go to a psychologist and go for a therapy for different reasons. But when they come to me, and me being an expert in my professional approach, I help them to get their answers through the game. And this is a lengthy process. It is one day job. It can be from 3 to 6 hours. And but why is it called transformational game? Because during the process, you already have transformative thinking. You already get your answers. You are building a roadmap to your wish, to your desire, to your need, to your biggest dream. And this game helps you to get reunited with your feelings, with your emotions. This game shows you whether you are on the right path with your desires or on the wrong path with your desires. So, people entering, playing, and exiting the game get proper roadmap to how achieve their wish. So this is a beautiful tool to self-discovery. This is a beautiful tool to understand what has actually happened to the person, why the dream did not happen yet. And this game helps you to get all these answers and make the right decisions. Back to you, Mariam.
Let's
Mariam?
talk about your. Yes.
Okay, you're back. Fine.
Do you listen me?
I can hear you now, please.
Okay. So my next question about let's talk about your challenges in your career. What was one of the biggest obstacles you faced and how did you overcome it?
Well, as a life coach on international level, obviously I had to get my online platforms moving, going. So for me, it was very challenging to initially to even understand how to post a photo, a video, how to make a post, how to make a reel, how to work with Canva, how to do all this IT stuff, which were new to me because I was not an expert in that, but because I love learning. And for me, everything that I am doing on my social media, I know how to do it, and I'm getting help from my team, and my team is also helping me and teaching me. So now I can do many things on my own, and I'm very proud about this. And if it was not for life coaching, I might not have learned this difficult IT stuff. But now I'm saying, okay, I am almost an expert. However, I still have a lot of other challenges that are continuously catching me up, and I continue to learn and upgrade my skills and my knowledge.
Incredible movement. So, rapid transformational therapy seems revolutionary for someone who might not know much about it. How does RTT differ from traditional therapy and why do you think it's so effective?
All right, so rapid, it's about speed, it's about effectiveness. It's like when you go to the hospital and your tummy is aching, the doctor is not telling you to come back after 1 year and we will check your tummy. The doctor is diagnosing the problem on the spot. And the rapid transformation therapy is the same approach. We don't ask client to come to us for 1 year and then we will talk about the traumas. We identify the problem through hypnosis, through meditation, and through other different tools. We understand where is the root of the problem, why the client cannot move forward, why the client is stuck at a specific problem that he or she is facing. Whereas rapid transformation therapy helps you to identify the problem and to move towards the solution of the problem much faster, and it does not need repetitive visits to the life coach. It helps you simply get to the point sooner than traditional coaching. Back to you, Mariam.
Do you listen me now?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay, that's a amazing thing. So my next question is, what things do you learn in your whole life journey and whole work experiences in your life?
All right. So I have learned that no matter what happens in your life, it happens for a reason. And sometimes we don't understand the reason instantly. Sometimes it's very difficult for us to accept the fact that it has happened to us, it has happened with us. But ultimately, there will be an answer if we are looking for an answer. Whatever happens, it had to happen, good, bad, or the ugly. So for me, through my life journey, I have learned to find the answers to everything that is happening. And that helps me to stay positive. That helps me to look for different opportunities and possibilities. That helps me to smile even when the things are not as smooth, not as easy. But I understand if today it is cloudy, tomorrow it might be shining. Mariam, back to you.
So, yeah, do you now listen me?
I did not hear you before, please.
Now,
I can hear you right now, yes.
okay. So my next question about, can you share a lesson you learned from a client that completely changed your perspective?
All right. The worst thing we can do to ourselves as human beings is comparing ourselves to others, is comparing one child to another child, one man to another man, one woman to another woman. Comparison is never a good option and a solution to life problems. Because if somebody says, I want to be the best in this, obviously, there is a very small percentage of people who win gold medals, silver medals, bronze medals, but this is a very dangerous path. Why? Because when you are constantly wishing to be better than somebody else, there will always be somebody else better than that person. And it will be like a race all the time. We are not talking about sports, we are talking about simply life approach. So many of my clients, they have this approach to life of comparing themselves to somebody more successful, somebody more beautiful, somebody more intelligent, and that is never a good solution. We can only compare ourselves now to ourselves before. Have we improved or did we degrade? Where have we upgraded our knowledge? Have we upgraded our relationships? Or we are stuck in the same place where we were 1 year ago or 5 years ago? So the best comparison is not with other people. Who is smarter in the class? Who is a better relative? Who is a better neighbor? No, it's about you. Have you done something for yourself that you have become a better human being right now? If you haven't, then it's time to do something about it. Back to you, Mariam.
So that's really inspiring. So many of our listeners are aspiring life coaches and transformation practitioners. What advice would you give someone who wants to start their journey in this field?
Who would like to start the journey and please continue?
Start this journey.
All right, it's breaking, but let me understand if I have understood your question correctly. If somebody wants to start a journey working with a life coach, I don't call it work, I call it collaborative partnership. Why? Because a life coach is not better than a client. Client is not better than a life coach. It's a partnership where a client and a life coach come to an understanding how they can be useful and helpful for each other. I believe even a life coach needs professional help, and why professional help is very essential for people, because as a professional you have your expertise first. As a professional there is no judgment about your life decisions, and I don't teach people how to live their life. I help them to get their own answers. Every human being already possesses many answers to their life questions. And my duty, through my expertise, my techniques, and practices, is to help my client to get those answers. Plus, there is no judgment about a lifestyle or behavior of the client, of the past. What we do, we upgrade in the present. And also, it's very important to stay objective, not to get subjective about working with the clients. Like friends, friends will always be subjective and giving suggestions that are going to be to some extent benefiting them as well. So, being a professional is not easy, but it is very necessary to get that objective opinion, non judgmental opinion, and support, as well as the expertise to reach the goal that you desire. Mariam, back to you.
That's so outstanding. So now, if you were not a life coach, what do you think you be doing today?
All right, if I was not a life coach, I will be running a business because I have a degree in business administration, international business from the University of Southern Queensland, Australia. So that is what I was doing before. But for me, being in the business of helping people is my mission right now. And hopefully, it will be my mission for the long time. Back to you,
Answer.
Mariam.
Yeah. So before we wrap up, can you tell our audience where they can follow your work, learn more about my love, and connect with you for coaching or transformation sessions?
Fantastic question. Well, your audience can find me on Facebook as well as on Instagram. My LinkedIn account is still in progress of being fulfilled and filled up. So there is not much information over there, but I'm working in that direction. But all the information you can find on Instagram and Facebook. Feel free to join me. Feel free to ask questions. And in the most respectful way, I will answer your questions and give you the necessary answers. Back to you,
Is
Mariam.
incredible. Okay, now thank you so much for this incredible conservation, your passion, expertise, and the energy you bring are truly inspiring. I am sure everyone listening will be feel motivated to start their own journey of transformation. Thank you so much again for joining us today and giving a precious time. And our time is 8 p.m. in Pakistani Standard, and day is 12 December 2025. So, goodbye everyone, and I hope everyone is like this podcast. And thank you so much, Katrina.
Thank you so
Nice
much
to
for
meet you.
inviting me,
Have a nice
Mariam.
day.
Thank you so much for listening, and I'm happy to be part of this journey. Thank you.